Welcome to Insider Style with Wynstan. I'm Holly and today I'm joined by Australian interior designer, the Block Judge and Celebrity Apprentice winner, Shaynna Blaze. Thank you for having us here today. You're no stranger to choosing window furnishings and awnings. What advice do you have for people embarking on their own reno when it comes to that point of the process?
There's actually quite a few elements to think of. You've got to think about the style of the house, how your window furnishings are going to work within that. Are they going to be a feature in the room? And what is the function in the room that they have to do? Do they have to give sun protection, light protection? Do you want to see the exterior? Do you want to block the exterior? So there's quite a few things that you have to look at when you're selecting your window furnishings. And I think it's really important that, if you're not confident with that yourself, you need to get someone to help you with that because you don't want to get it wrong.
So at what point in your renovation process did you start to consider your window furnishings?
Pretty much right from the start. Because of the style of the house, the window treatments were really important to me. And because I love a classic style, pretty much in my mind, from day one, it was always, I have to have shutters. But I also wanted softness. There's quite a few sheers in the house. So we've got in the bedroom, I know I needed shutters there for the front of the house because it was going to be privacy, but also it was going to be light reflection. I've got sheers that hang to the side that really aren't functional, but they're more about the visual look. Then in the ballroom, I've got incredible stained glass windows and I've got these beautiful French doors that open out into the garden. It's just working out those layers of the use of the room, knowing where the sun direction's coming from, and also the look and feel that you want. There's a lot to think about.
There is. Obviously in interior design, natural light is very important, but how important was it for you to be able to control the natural light coming in and out?
Well, the back of the house is all brand new and new windows, and the original part of the house was really sort of quite small and not a lot of natural light in there. So I knew when I was exposing this to a lot of natural light that I couldn't just have sun streaming in all the time because, you've got people that'll be sitting having lunch, you have people sitting here watching the fire, but also watching TV. So you need to sort of control the light in those parts of the room. It was just about soft natural light in here. I didn't need to block out the light. But then when you've got the bedrooms, you need light to be shut out there. So shutters were really important for me because you've got the vanes that can, control up or down to let more light in or less light.
When it came to making your final decisions for colours and finishes, how did samples help in that process?
Everything that you do with your interiors, you have to see. Doing it digitally on the computer just gives you the idea and the layout of what you need, but you need to see it because light and colour changes so much. You've got to make sure that they all interact with each other in each room. So having the samples there physically to hold on to and work around with all the colours is just so important. Window furnishings are tactile. You need to see them, you need to feel them. So the rep came out and brought out all the samples for the sheers, for the shutters, for the blinds, so that we could get the colours, I could get the textures and just hold them against everything that I had to make sure that they worked. Then we had the team come out and check measure. There's a lot of windows. So they spent a fair bit of time with the builders, working that out and then coming back doing an install. It was a lot of work.